Tell me why. Tell me fucking why when she left, this nigga was like, he was like, oh, like, okay, I'm him. My dog is me. So this is me right here, and I'm him. He come up to me. Well, I'm short, so let me do it like that. He's like, oh yeah, you sexy, this and that. And he pulled on my fucking pants, and I'm over here like, I'm like, stop. He's like, oh, you must be shy. He's like, if you're shy, give me back my money. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to see you guys. I know I've been gone for a minute. I just been off YouTube for a cool ass minute. But what's good, YouTube? I know you guys miss me or whatever. This lighting is irritating me. It's getting bright. You see all my pores. Yes, if you clicked on this video, the title is right. It's right. I know what y'all think. I know what y'all thinking. But it's not like that, okay? I know you're probably thinking like, oh, Kayla, you was sugar baby. You was out here. No, I wasn't. You gotta watch the story first, you guys. This is what happened. Me and my friend was coming from Hollywood. We was walking from the subway. Is that what it's called? The metro station, whatever. We was coming from out of the thing, from the underground thing. The subway. I don't know if I'm saying it right. We was coming from out of there. We was out all night, right? We didn't come home until 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm walking home at 7 o'clock in the morning. And he's going to work. So that guy, we're going to name him T. And we're going to name my friend L. So T and L, right? So he come up to me. He was like, do you got a boyfriend? No, I ignored him. Keep walking. I used to live in LA. It's nothing new, you know. LA niggas, they like that. So I just keep walking. I'm not paying him no mind. Keep walking. And he was like, you want a sugar daddy? He said it straight up too. And I'm just like, I turned around and I was like, no. And I'm like, no, I don't want no fucking sugar daddy. Get the fuck away from me type shit, you know. And he was like, let me just give you my number. You know, at this point, I heard. So I'm just like, let me stop playing hard to go get and let this nigga give me his number. He was way older. Like, he looked like he was older, but he looked like he had money as well, so. And then I was tired. So as soon as I got home, I went to sleep. He was texting me, calling me back to back, but I'm asleep because I'm tired. My phone was on do not disturb. I was not worried about him. I knew they was gonna come. So he started texting me, telling me the messages are gonna pop up. I'm gonna show you guys the messages. The messages are gonna be here because I still kept them, which is crazy. So obviously y'all saw in the messages, he was like, spend the night. He was telling me to spend the night and do this and that for the 500, right? And I'm over here telling him like, I need the money first. What do you mean? You know? And he was like, after we get the room, you can get the 500. And I'm just like, and then as you saw in the messages, he was talking about something he wanted me to himself. And I was like, I'm new to this. Cause I wasn't like that. That was new to me. Like, what? And I for sure was not, my plan from the get-go was never to do nothing with him. I was just for the money, so keep your head out the gutter. So the next day, I tell him to call me an Uber because, so wait, let me skip all that. So the next day, the plan was he was gonna take me shopping, and after we went shopping, we were gonna get the room, and then, but of course that didn't happen. But we did go shopping. So we went to Bath and Body Works. I got 2 candles, Went to Victoria's Secret. I got a jumpsuit. I think that's all I got was a jumpsuit. And then we went to a makeup store and I got some makeup. And you know Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret was expensive, so especially those jumpsuits be like $50 a piece. Like, so this is everything I got. I got the Victoria's Secret jacket with the matching sweats. I got a bikini bottom and matching top. 2 Bath and Body Works candles. $500. All right, sure. Oh, yeah, and I got this little spongy thing. So yeah, I got that. And it was raining too. It was raining that day. And then he was like, okay, let's go to the room. So we were walking out from the mall onto the street, and we were looking for Uber, but Uber was, I don't know what's wrong with Uber that day, but Uber was not working. Even when he was Ubering me to the mall, it wasn't working. So there was a taxi outside. There was a taxi outside, and we got in the taxi, and we went to the room. And then I calmed myself down. We're listening to music. He didn't like the room. He wanted a different room. I didn't care because I wasn't going to stay anyways. I was planning on get that bread, get that head, then leave. Then leave. Peace out.
Get that bread, get that head, then leave.
So at this point, I'm in the bathroom texting my friend, Elle. And I'm telling her, like, bitch, where the fuck are you at? Cause I'm telling her to come. I'm trying to waste my time in the bathroom. I'm letting the shower run. He thinking I'm taking a shower. I'm really not taking a shower. I'm trying to call my friend, telling her to come on. And she came, her and her nigga. So that was the plan. The plan was her and her boyfriend pretend they're like my siblings or whatever, and they come in the room, bust in, and I leave with them. Because, you know, at this point, they're going to pretend they're mad. Like, okay, look, what did you do? Da, 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 da. Come on, let's go type shit, you know? And I was going to leave it with them. That was the plan. That was the original plan. It didn't go like that. So, after Lanita came, I left from... He was still in the room. I had just got the shower. I was like, what did I say? Oh, I told him, I was like, my friend wants to come. And he was like, okay, is she down to do whatever? And I'm like, yeah. She cool. And my friend Elle, she was really playing along too. She was like, yeah. She was like, I'm with that, yada, yada, yada. She was playing her little part too. She was playing her part. We both was playing our part. So I went downstairs to go get her from the lobby. Showed her where the room was. But where she fucked up at is the fact that she brung her nigga. Oh, she was supposed to bring her nigga, but she wasn't supposed to bring her nigga at that time. Because at this point, he was looking through the whole... He was in the room looking through the window of the room window. And we was outside. So he can see us from outside. And he was like... So when I came to the door, it was good. He let me in. But when she came to the door, she brung him, and he wasn't feeling it. He was like, nah, she can't come, and he not coming in here either, and this and that. Like, he was not feeling it. He thought like we was finna rob him type shit, but we wasn't. We should have, but we didn't, cause that's not nice. And sorry y'all, I made up my peanut butter jelly sandwich. I want to eat some. So when Lanita was at when Elle was at the door with her nigga, he wasn't having it at all. Like, at all. So she left him and her left, and I started talking to him. I'm like, I don't know why she brung him. I was like, I don't even know why he here. I don't even know who that is. I think that's her brother. maybe I was like, maybe her brother just wanted to walk her to make sure she was safe type shit, you know. And he was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And then so he let her in. I don't know where he went. I don't know where her boyfriend went. We was cool. We was chilling. We was having a good time. We was smoking and drinking. But the whole time, I know me and Lenita was like, but the whole time me and Elle was really trying to go. I had the money on me, but the only problem was the fact that I couldn't. I mean, I could easily leave with the money, but I had all my stuff there, like, cause I was supposed to spend the night. I had my clothes, I had the stuff that we literally just bought, and my purse and shit, and I didn't want to, like, it would have been obviously that I was leaving if I picked all that shit up in front of him, right? Like, so I couldn't just pick my stuff up and leave. I wanted my stuff and I wanted my money. So we had to play it off real fucking good. Lenita left. She was like, I'm going to the vending machine. So she left me with this nigga. And tell me why. Tell me fucking why when she left, this nigga was like, he was like, oh, like, okay, I'm him. My dog is me. So this is me right here, and I'm him. He come up to me. Well, I'm short, so let me do it like that. He's like, oh yeah, you sexy, this and that. And he pulled on my fucking pants, and I'm over here like, I'm like, stop. He's like, oh, you must be shy. He's like, if you're shy, give me back my money. And I'm like, but at this point, you're trying to force me. Like, can I at least be comfortable? Make me feel comfortable type shit. I'm just like playing along. And I'm like, where Lenita? I'm thirsty too. And I asked him for some money to go to the vending machine too. I go outside, Lenita outside with her nigga. I mean, Elle is outside with her nigga. And I go outside, I'm like, Lenita, I go outside, I'm like, Elle, what is you doing? You're supposed to be helping me type shit. Like, cause I gave her, I forgot how much money I gave her. But I gave her money out of that 500. And, I gave her money out of 500. I'm like, Lenita, what is you doing? I'm like, so they was outside talking the whole time, apparently. For what? I don't know. But I needed help back there. And, so then I'm outside talking with them at this point. And guess, we just all outside talking. I'm outside with them, we're all talking. We're chilling, cool, whatever. And as we're just chilling and talking, I had a feeling. I looked. And it was him right there looking at us. Like all three of us with the nigga. And I went over there because I'm like, at this point, I'm just playing my role. I'm playing my role like a mug. Like, I'm playing my role. So I go over there with him. And I'm like, I gave him a hug. And I'm like, I don't know what she doing. So what do you want to do? And he's like, you already know what I want to do. And I was like, do you want to walk around? Because it was a nice motel, it really was. I was like, do you want to walk around? So he's like, yeah, we can. It was raining. I'm not gonna lie, it was raining. It was like sprinkling, not pouring down rain, but it was sprinkling. So we walking around. So we went back to the room. Like, at this point, Lenita can't come back in. Because he didn't want her to come back in because he didn't feel that vibe between him and her nigga. He didn't like how that was going. So we went back to the room. He goes in the bathroom, I think to go use, I don't know what he went to go do, to use the bathroom. So I put on my jumpsuit, the jumpsuit that I just bought. I put on my jumpsuit, and it was like a jacket, and I had 2 candles, right? What I brought, it was the 2 candles. I put it inside my jacket, and I'm carrying it like this, but it looks casual. It doesn't look that bad. It just looks like I'm cold, and I'm just like, you know. So I'm carrying the candles, and I have my purse on my shoulder, cause I'm like, I'm a girl, you know. It's my purse. It's my purse. It don't look sneaky or nothing. So I had everything. We walking around. He walking around. I'm walking around. I'm making conversation. I'm like, oh, this is nice. Da 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 da. What you want to do later? Type shit. I'm playing my part. That's what I was doing. I was playing my part. And then we get to this part where it's like a pool table. He was like, wanna play pool? And I'm like, sure. When he went to go, at this point we're at the entrance. Like when you first walk into the thing, you know, it's like a lounge area, a pool table, you know, and then the part where you sign in at. So we over here with the pool table. He go walk over there to the desk to ask for the balls. And as he's doing that, I left. I ran as fast as I fucking could. I left. He started texting, started calling me. I'm gonna put the messages up there. Y'all gonna see everything. The messages up there. He was going ham on me. Next day, he still tried to talk to me. He was like, I understand. He just look at it as a donation type shit. Like, he was just trying to make me feel like I'm just nothing, you know? He's like, just take it as a donation. But honestly, I feel like he wanted to get back at me. Like, I feel like he wanted to set me up type shit. That's why he wanted to get back with me. But yeah, that's how I got $500. You a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell button if you want to be notified when I post. And follow me on my social media. It's always going to be right here or in the link below. See you guys next time.